Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight, we have a lot to talk about. Investing opportunities, real estate, business, AI, financial plan talk, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to welcome you to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here on a Friday night, the SSN Nation Friday night. But please share the videos, share the podcast, share whatever you can do with other people because everyone around is drowning. The cost of living is rising no matter where you live. So this is one of the focuses we have to talk about in 2024. Things will not get better financially, regardless. It's a capitalist system we live in. Therefore, prices have to rise. We got to please the investors, the shareholders. So we have a lot to talk about this evening because the stock market was on fire today. Lots of people in the SSN Nation are very happy because just on Wednesday, we talked about the down market and buying when the market was down. And now look, a little rally on the Friday afternoon. So this is why you do the dollar cost averaging. But first, you guys know what to do. Smash the like button. I've already mentioned share the videos. Let's see who's in the house tonight. We have Laverne Penix is here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream with that icon next to his name, which I humbly appreciate. And he says his tagline this evening. Hello, SSN Nation. I hope everyone is doing well. I received a notification and he saw the trailer. That's a good start. One person at least started it off. And that one person also in this YouTube street is known as Mr. Cole. He's here. That's right, an investor, a superstar in his own right. He's making all the financial moves, and now he might be going over to the Eurozone. That's what I hear. He's already told us, the little birdie. He's mentioned it. He's thinking about it. But also up next is Victor Marrero, the soon-to-be retiree, soon-to-be Mr. Worldwide is here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream with that icon that I so appreciate. And he brings his tagline. He says, hello all. Let's do this. That's what we do in here. I welcome everybody because we do the real talk up in here. We're not sugarcoating. We're not bringing the rainbows. We're not bringing the Easter Bunny. We're not bringing Santa Claus. No, it's the real deal up in here, ladies and gentlemen. And Victor Morrell, thank you so much for being here once again. Maria Barnes is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Very happy to see you once again. And she says her tagline, hello, Eric and SSN Nation. How is everyone doing? Well, we're still alive and kicking. That's a good day to start off with. So thank you so much. And everybody else who is here, I'm very sure that they're happy to see you. And she got the notification and the trailer. That's two people this evening. Can we break the record tonight? Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if you've received a notification and trailer. And could you believe it? Did you guys know she has a nickname as well? Because this is Mrs. Cool. She's in the house tonight. And investor extraordinaire over where? Going to Spain, I hear. That's right. There's investment opportunities over in Spain. Everybody worldwide, Keep that in your head right now. You might want to start thinking about these other countries that's been around for thousands of years, the territories. Is it possible that they have a real estate empire that you can build? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Expand your horizons. USA isn't the only place that you can make money with real estate and buy great real estate properties for the right price. What does that mean? Affordable. Thank you so much for being here, Mrs. Cool. Very, very nice to see you. Victor Morrell says, yes, sir. Big rally in the market. That's why we keep saying stay in and buy more when stocks are on sale. Exactly. We gave the appropriate advice on Wednesday when people were doubting, should I sell? We were like, no, buy. And sure enough, the rally is kicked up. So once again, you might have lost 3, 4, 5, 10% over the last day or two. But then today, if you would have bought in the last 2 days, now all of a sudden you're up maybe 5 to 10%. You just never know how the cookie's going to crumble. That's why Victor Morrell and the rest of us say you got to stay in. This is the business of wealth creation, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, it's not that hard, but you do have to stay in and you do have to keep investing because your money is worthless. Money goes to zero all the time in value. You're going to need more money. So where else are you going to go to create money? That means stock market because, well, businesses, they have to make more money to survive. So it kind of is a mutual admiration type of society. We want them to succeed. Therefore, we make more money. They get more investors buying their shares of stock or investing in their funds. So it's a mutual thing. But everybody else who's on the peripheral, the sidelines, they're going to be hurt because they aren't going to be able to keep up with 5-10% inflation rate. Meanwhile, the other people who get 14%, 15%, 20% returns on their money, they're able to keep up without having to work for it. So once again, thank you so much for mentioning this, Victor Morrell. That's why we talk the talk, do the walk. And again, we're not saying go buy a course so you can learn about it. You better use this chat room. If you guys who are new here, use the chat room, ask questions. It doesn't cost you a thing. It's absolutely free. The knowledge you get, absolutely free. And we're not trying to coax you into buying courses and books and this and that and other webinars, all none of that. You either get here or you get left behind. That's all I'm going to say. We are free, and we have people here in the house of SSN Nation that have a wealth of knowledge that can help you. Just ask questions. Go for it. I don't know everything, just like nobody does, but we're here to learn. So hopefully if you're one of those people and you're here to learn, then ask the questions. Don't be shy. No question is bad. All right? This isn't grade school where somebody starts laughing if you ask what they deem a silly question. No. Every question is valid because you never know what somebody's understanding is. So for one person, it's simple. For another, it's not. So I grab a fish out of water, tell him to jump up in the tree. He looks at me. He says, what the hell are you talking about? That is not a thing. So am I supposed to laugh at the fish? I don't think so. Everybody has a different way of viewing things, right? So there you go. All right, let's go. Okay, Yield Max May dividend per share amount announcement came out today. Great for me. This will be paid next Wednesday, May 8th. You can still buy shares until Monday to be able to collect on Thursday. Early morning Monday. Pre-market buying at Webull, Robinhood. Down below in the descriptions, there's Webull and Robinhood where you can get free stocks. I'm sure most people have already downloaded to get their free stocks, but you never know. It's not like they have 300 million subscribers on their platforms. So that means somebody hasn't downloaded them yet. So very good information. Did they also say how much they were going to do and give away? Did you guys see Coney? They are paying $2.28 on the 8th. Maria Barnes is not holding back. This right. Look at here, ladies and gentlemen. I read Victor Morrell's first. Maria Barnes, Mrs. Cool, says they are paying $2.28 on the 8th. That's incredible. $2.28 per share. Now, this is a high yield, high risk stock. Whenever we start talking about yield max ETFs, that's right. Go over to yieldmaxetfs.com. We start getting glitches with our live streams. They are listening, ladies and gentlemen. So, can you believe you can actually, is the ex-dividend, when's the ex-dividend date? That's interesting. Is the ex-dividend date Monday? Wow. And they're giving out information days in advance. Today's only the 3rd. So some of you, some of you could actually buy the stock right now if you have the right platform. That's right. That's right. But anyhow, Coney is CONY on the stock market. So once again, that is awesome news. Good grief. $2.28 is incredible. How are you? Yes, Coney has been very consistent every month, paying over $2.25 per share per month. Gotta love Coney. I have some Coney. I have some Yield Mag, Y Mag. I have some TSLY. I have some, I don't even know. I have a bunch of Yield Max right now. I don't even care. It's set it and forget it. Because when we start talking about 20%, 15%, 25% returns on the money that you put in, you kind of get excited. You kind of get excited. And Mrs. Barnes, Mrs. Cool says the 6. So Victor Morrell is actually right. If that's the date, you can still get in on the 6. How incredible is that? That's incredible, quite frankly. Wow, that far in advance to let people know. Incredible. Brian P., another real estate investor, stock market investor more than anything, known in this YouTube street as Mr. Dividend, has arrived. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream with that icon I humbly appreciate next to your name. And he says, hello, Eric. I hope all is well with you. Yes, all is going well. Real Estate Punta Cana Investors Forum in less than 2 weeks. You can still sign up, ladies and gentlemen, at ssnlifestyle.com. See, we have something for you. Over in Dominican Republic, did you know there's pre-construction properties? No credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry, and you want to learn about it, don't you? Well, this is one of the times we have to charge a little bit. You got to come over, but go sign up at ssnlifestyle.com and you might see something interesting. Brian P., Mr. Dividend. Man, can you believe these guys are still giving out these chunks of dividend money? Brian P. says, hello, SSN family. Smash that like button. That's right. Give it a 1 piece, ladies and gentlemen. And tell your friends to give it a 1 piece as well, because we need all the love we can get out here. It's a thing when they try to stymie you from being able to do and get your messages out. Oh, we all got some MSTY as well. Let's see here. MSTY is the opposite strategy of Coney, and we'll pay $2.50. Wow. I'm getting some of that money too. I got MSTY. That's a money producing machine. Exactly. Can you believe what is actually happening here? This is very interesting. We're going to find out in the next 2 years how this is going to work, but I have a feeling I know how it's going to work. Because the Federal Reserve, in about another 3-4 months, they're going to reach their goal, their target. They're going to sit there and tell you, yes, we've crushed inflation. We're at 2 to 2.5%. Now we can reduce the interest rates. When in fact, that's not what happened. I've talked about this on Monday and Wednesday. I will not talk about it tonight because we have investing opportunities that we need to talk about up in here. All right? Because we have InvistaVid AI, which I thought were friends and family realm was going to be done. Oscar is not going to be able to be on until maybe a week from now. There are some serious new updates, and I shouldn't be the one to show it because I don't know all the capabilities. So I just want to say, everybody, search the channel, go look for InstaVid AI live stream, and check out what we were talking about a month, 2 months ago. And then next week, he will be on to discuss the latest, greatest innovation and updates. And if you want to get in on the SSN Nation friends and family deal, then that means you will need to talk to Oscar at info@instavidai.com. And you can either get in touch with him now or wait till we have him on live stream. But info@instavidai.com. Let them know if you are thinking about, well, financial plan talk. Sometimes you try to make, put money into something that may exponentially win for you. So I'll use one like, I think it was 50 cents when vitamin water first came out. And, you know, the stock was cheap. In fact, it wasn't even on the stock market or anything. So he bought some shares of vitamin water. And you know what's funny? In 2003, I was at one of the Playboy parties, and this water comes out that they're serving, and it was freaking vitamin water. Not on the market, not in stores. I think it was 2003. So everybody at that place had this thing called vitamin water, and it was like, oh yeah, this tastes kind of good. This is cool. It has minerals inside, or whatever the stick was. And it was kind of like, yeah, this is cool. But nobody said, do you want to invest in it? You know, and nobody's thinking, hey, maybe you want to invest in this stuff. Well, somebody might have, but 50 Cent was thinking about it. He invested in it and got hundreds of millions of dollars when another company bought it. So that is the type of investment talk you need to understand. There are opportunities, but you may not realize they're opportunities when they are starting out. That's why Instavid AI could be an opportunity, but there's no guarantee. That's what I want to say. Brian P says, oh, here we go. IWMY is paying $1.42 per share. All the hits, the deeds, the dividends, all of it. The AI, the business startups. That's right. You want to start up a business? It's very, very easy. The easiest one actually is always Florida, because it's sunbiz.org, $125. You can go to sunbiz.org right now, start up an LLC tonight. Well, maybe not after 11 p.m., but nonetheless, you could start up an LLC right now. That's how crazy this is, as long as you have an office or an address. But I recommend your LLC to have an actual address different than your residential. And so therefore, Opus Virtual Office, the link is down below, has a phone number for you, a business phone number, a business fax number, a person that actually answers your phone calls in your business name and then transfers the call to you or your voicemail. How sweet is that? That's a lot more professional, and all for the low price. They collect your mail. You can actually go into the office because they actually have a real location and rent out an office room if you have a business meeting. So it's pretty cool. They even report to your business credit to help improve your business credit as well. So kills all birds with one stone. It's $99 per month, because how much would a business phone line cost? How much would a business fax number cost? And how much would it cost to have somebody answer your phone in your business name? And they're throwing in the credit for your business. That's just for starters. Use the link down below, please. So if you do sign up, guess what? We get a little kibbles and bits from the affiliate program. Thank you so much about that. So once again, Brian P, yes, and it's only $15 per share. Yeah, see, that's crazy. It will go down by the dividend amount on Monday. That's when people like to load up. Exactly. Yep. Damn, that's crazy. That's almost like 7 or 8% in just 1 month, let alone the whole year. If they give another dollar and another dollar, can you imagine almost 60, 70, 80, 90% retired? Again, these are high risk. When we start talking about these high dividends, percentage wise. So once again, think about it, how you're going to plan. Make sure you're diversified into stable. Like I always use JEPI, JEPI, JEPQ because it's JP Morgan. I mean, they're a Fed bank. They're not going to fold. But at least you'll get 9.5 to 10.5% return, which is pretty safe compared to these 60, 70, 40, 35% type of returns. So that makes it pretty sweet. All right. Thank you so much, Victor Marrero, for mentioning that. This is crazy as well. All this is crazy. Every month, people looking forward to the payout. It's exciting when you have 100 shares, and next thing you know, you're sitting there going, wait, they're giving me like $200 this month? $225 this month? This is cool. I'll take this. How many? I better get some more shares. And you reinvest it. And so therefore you can have this ongoing reinvestment, making your money work for you, stock market 101 that they don't teach in school. I mean, can you imagine being 5, 10 years old and your teacher rolling in class saying, hey, class, today we're going to talk about dividend funds. Because if you're able to go out and get a job right now, mow lawns and babysit and all that, imagine if you just put a little of your $50, $30, $20 in here and have your parents be the custodians of the account. Can you imagine when you're like 20 years old, how much this will be? Let's go look and see how much that would be. Could you imagine if they taught classes like this when you were like 8 years old or something, 9 years old? Can you imagine? They're going over the financial news and updates. Hey, go to CNBC or go to whatever business channels you want, Market Watch, whatever. Yeah, start studying these things because 9 out of 10 of the wealthiest people, they own the stock market. 89% of the stock market is owned by the top 10% of the wealthiest. So I think you need to study that. Can you imagine if that was the talk? There'd be a lot less wealth inequality, that's for sure. And this is why you need to be here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights, ladies and gentlemen, for sure. Because your children need to hear this now. Your family needs to hear this now. When you have zero monies, it's harder to invest. It's harder to create wealth. So we're making it easy for you. When we talked about pre-construction real estate, it's not just in Dominican Republic. It's all over the world because that is a marketing tool that any startup, any project, any real estate project that starts up, they can use pre-construction because nothing's going to be built for a year to 2 to 3. So therefore, they can be collecting money in to help pay to produce the project. It's perfect almost, as long as they complete the project, right, in a timely fashion. So once again, these are the type of things that we're looking for. Money working for you versus you working for the money. A lot of Americans here, they don't look for the investment opportunities. We just named some opportunities here, like Victor Morrell just said, $15. And what was that, $1.42, I believe, dividend this month coming up. And in fact, if you were, I don't know, bought some shares either right now on some platforms or on Monday, you could possibly be receiving some dividends in a few days. How incredible is that? And then you might get a fever and be like, wait a minute, I kind of like this extra money coming in and I don't have to do anything. But with any investment, there's always risk. And that's the thing. But sometimes, what is risk really? Risk sometimes looks like you're working at your job, which there's nothing wrong with that, while inflation is eroding the value of your work. So you could be making $75,000 a year, but the way the cost of living is, you're living paycheck to paycheck because you can't stop the increase of gas, energy, oil. It's going to continue to rise, and there's no way to stop it. So you're just going to have to figure out how long can you do nothing. You're going to have to do something. That's the problem. So financially, so that's the financial plan talk, ladies and gentlemen. Brian P, that's right, Victor. That's exactly right. Yes, $15 a share. It's crazy when you start thinking like this. $15 a share, get $1.42. Again, how much is that anyhow? 15, 30. That's like, that's pretty good. That's almost 10%. Is that 10? That's almost 10%. Now that I'm thinking about it, $1.42 and $15. That's almost 10% in 1 month. Most people would be happy with just that. Go on, for the whole year, they'll be happy. Some people are going to tout their funds that they own that give 8%, 9%. They're happy with that. But there's other alternatives. But again, items that give you lots of return is higher risk. Just keep that in mind. All right, let's get into the financial planning talking, because we've been talking. Pre-construction real estate's one. Having your own business or buying a business. Starting a business is risky. Buying a business that has a return is better. There's ways you can do it. There are people out here who you would be shocked. How many people in America have had their business for 20, 30, 40 years? They have gotten older and they're sitting there like, man, I can't keep doing this anymore. I will allow somebody to take over payments and I will carry the paper. How crazy is that? It's not crazy. It's just you have to be looking. I believe bizbuy.com. There's several people that do this. In fact, shout out to Fabio in Dominican Republic. He owns a restaurant, several. And what he does is he builds the restaurant or buys one. Then he turns around and leases it, rent to own to people at a higher value. So in other words, he's selling one of his places right now for about $400,000. But it's on it's just kind of like a rent to own, I guess. The guy pays the lease. He runs the restaurant. Fabio sits wherever he wants to sit. And he told me, I'm happy with 8%. That's all he wants. 8% return on his money. So what goes on in his mind, financial plan talk, he's like 8% from this business, 8% from that business, 8% from another business. It keeps adding up. He's done this about 15 times. So he has never, well, I shouldn't say never. He has done that with this one restaurant with other people, but it ultimately they leased it, was going to buy it. He got his 8% return. They decided they didn't want to buy it. And then he found another person, lease it. He's going to lease to buy it. If he doesn't buy it, he still gets his 8% return. And if he does sell it, then he gets his 100% return because he's selling it for twice as much as he bought it for. So this is a brilliant plan. I like it. It's very good. He says, I'm not greedy. I'll just take 8%. I'm like, that's incredible. You're damn right that's not greedy. 8%? Cool. I'm like, that's very interesting. And he's done it. He's been on the island successful. He's from Canada. He just owns all these. He's in the real estate game. He's building a project. He wanted to talk about that. So I didn't have enough time for that. But he's going to need 300,000 bricks in about 4 months to build his project. 300,000 blocks. Wonder who the supplier could be. That would be pretty awesome, right? That would be good. So I forgot something. Yeah, I forgot something. All right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you smash the like button before you go. Investing opportunities include real estate, getting into dividend funds, getting into InstaVid AI, which is artificial intelligence, puts you on steroids, which I'm going to have to try because we do have our events, the SSN Lifestyle Music Event, jazz, R&B, Dominican, and Latin music on stage starting next week, May 9th, evening time. But before we get to May 9th evening time, if you are in the Dominican Republic or planning on being in the Dominican Republic May 9th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Batu, Caribbean Lake Park, we have a early, free investors forum for everybody can come. We have Glennie from Hache Cuevas and Associates, world-class lawyer, will be there giving some advice. That's right. You heard me. Free advice. We're going to have Avantia Holmes there giving their talk on their 3 projects to get you familiar with it. So therefore, you have something to talk about. And we may have some other people there with pre-construction properties, no credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry, that you can get information on. It's open to everybody, but you have to sign up at ssnlifestyle.com. Week 1, that's what you got to do. May 9th through the 12th. Go check out the tickets. If you want to join the musical event, that's a whole nother issue. Those tickets do cost a lot more. So get there now if you want to come check out the musical events on that Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That would be awesome. Okay? We have a lot going on, ladies and gentlemen, in the next 2 weeks. May 13th, 14th, and 15th is the SSN Lifestyle Punta Cana Investors Forum. Get your tickets now. And if you do buy tickets, I need your polo shirt size, dry fit polo shirt size. I need that. All right? I need that. We're going to find out. The owners of that corner restaurant close to La Bruja are a foreign couple, I believe from Ukraine. That's built the place from scratch. That's interesting. That's the entrepreneur's mindset. Exactly. And they built it right at the perfect location. Did they know that years ago? I don't know. But I do know in the early 2000s, there was a little boom that happened until the ultimate crash. And that took a toll in the DR as well because the investors fled, because the investors are people from overseas. So I could see where they probably have been doing this for a while, and now they're reaping the rewards as they stayed there. And now the tourism business in the Dominican Republic is booming. So that's what makes it very special, because you got to have your financial plans, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm going to take a brief recess, shall we say. We're going to throw down a video. Man, I think I got to make a new video, right? I think we're going to have to make a new video because these are years old. But nonetheless, you guys get to see we've been having fun throughout the lifetime. So hold on. I'm not going to use that one because I need about a minute because I got to get some water and do some other things. Oh, by the way, just for Victor Morel, I too now have a drone. I got a cheapie drone from Temu. I had to check it out. I had to test it. So far, I brought it up in the room, and okay, we're ready to go. I haven't taken it outside yet, but it's probably kind of fun. All right, so we'll be right back in a little bit. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you go get some of your friends if they want to talk about businesses, investing, real estate, AI, financial plan talk. You're in the right place, because you're going to need all the financial planning talk in the next 2 or 3 years than you can understand, because the big boys are bringing a hurt for you. Banks are going to be closing. Insurance companies are going to just ruin you. HOAs are going to ruin you. It's going to be terrible what's going to happen, and you're going to have to watch these big minefields coming. That means you need passive income coming in now more than ever. And it needs to be able to scale up as well, because just because you may be bringing in $2,000 passive income now, Sadly, 1.5 to 2 years from now, that is not going to be enough extra income. So these are the type of things that we have to continue to talk about here. And no, we're not leaving anybody left behind. Just be here to listen, and you don't have to do anything else. But one day you might go, wait a minute, I heard this already 7 months ago. Damn it. That's all you're going to be saying. But then you can still get in, because any time that you need to make more money while you're sleeping, now is the time. All right, let's go. We have an infomercial. SSN Lifestyle.
Come on, come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I have my little drone from Temu. I mean, it works. Comes in this, I was shocked. Came in this little case. I was thinking, I didn't know it was like a mini drone. So check this out. It's just a mini drone. Just a cheapy little drone. HD camera, some other things, and lights up like these colors and all. I don't even know. Wild. But it was so cheapy on Temu. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Temu. I said, I have to check it out. Brushless motors, if that means anything. But nonetheless, we're ready. Just like Mr. Worldwide retiree coming up soon. Going with his drone work. So I will have the drone in the DR to check on a few things. So it ought to be interesting. Should be very, very interesting. All right. Let's see. Do you still have Coinbase? If so, you still have USDC coins. If so, Coinbase is paying 5.10% APY. Just another option to create your retirement. Yes, I do have USDC sitting at Coinbase completely by accident, but I don't think they're giving me 5.1%. That means I must have to sign up with something. Although, quite frankly, I haven't I haven't logged into Coinbase in so long. It's ridiculous. That's funny, but that's good to know. Another 5% return, ladies and gentlemen. It adds up. Just remember, your investment plans add up. It's not what you're doing today. It's not what you're doing over the course of 1 year. It's what you're doing over the course of 5 years, 10 years, just a little here, a little there. That all adds up. That all adds up. Good for you. Welcome to the drone flying community. You need to fly it on the beach at Punta Cana. Just make sure your GPS software is up to date. Plus, be careful flying too close over the ocean. Yeah, I don't know about doing all that. I don't know if I'm not adept at doing any of this. So we're going to find out. Me and joysticks, I refuse to be doing those video games. I've never really done them when they came out. In fact, I've never even played video games. So that's a long time they've been out. I played video games when we actually had video game machines. You put quarters in. So if you win, you keep rolling. If you lose, there was a penalty. you means you have to come out of your pocket, to get some more money to play the game. But these other home games, I've never played joystick stuff, so it's kind of funny. But nonetheless, Victor Morrell says, you know what? If I get good, I'll try it. All right. But again, this is the first time I've even touched any drone stuff, and it has joysticks. So look, the worst thing, my fear happened. Joysticks. My fear happened. I was like, no. Where's up, down, right, left? Push some buttons. I'm like, are you serious right now? Joysticks. Oh man. All right. Well, thank you so much, Victor Marrero. I'm in the drone flying community now. Now I got to practice. Mr. De La Cruz is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream with that icon next to his name, which I humbly appreciate. And also another superstar, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic investor. Off the charts. Not one, not two, not three, not four properties. This guy, he's taking properties on steroids. Some of you would say, why, Eric? Why would he do such a thing? First of all, pre-construction, no credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry, and the price increases sometimes substantially over 2 to 3 years. So that gives him options. If you bought something, let's just say for 170,000, and all of a sudden you wake up and it's worth 370,000, that is $200,000 difference. And now you have to make decisions sometimes. You might say, well, let me cash this baby out and let me take home my 200,000. Or you may say, let me go down to one of these banks and let them give me 60% of my money. Let me take out 180,000. Pay off whatever I had left, but 80,000, 70,000 in my pocket to go buy some more. So anyhow, that's many different strategies that he can employ. Or keep them all, rent them out. Take your pick and just have passive income coming in. Because it starts being like if you have one that's giving you 400 a month, and you got a second one that gives you 400 a month, and another one that gives you 600 a month, and another one that gives you 400. Next thing you know, you got so many of them, you have $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month coming in, and for the price of maybe 20%, if you have the right property management, maybe it's a price of 25%. But either way, returns coming without having to work for it. He's already worked for it. That's how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. De La Cruz, thank you so much for being in here in the house once again. Victor Marrero, I flew mine DJI behind the Hard Rock, and it was able to take some beautiful videos and photos. You can use an iPad with the bigger screen instead of your phone. Just need the adapter. Yeah, they do have the phone hookup, but you're right. Very interesting. This one's very simple. I mean, it's, how it should be. Up, back, left, right. So that should be easy. Sorry, it's not like that, unfortunately. Up, forward, back, left, right is not left, right. That's the funny part. They're making me use my other hand for left, right. I'm like, okay, I understand, because you might want to go straight and then veer to the right or veer to the left. I get it. But nonetheless, I just launched my first Airbnb 10 days ago. Give me your thoughts. I just emailed you the link. Well, I'll give you my thoughts, but let me know if you want me to put it on screen. That's the $1 million question. Or do you just want me to give you just to take a look? Let everybody check it out. Oh, it's the one I've been waiting for, I think. It's done. The Boca Chica property. Oh, yes. This one is fascinating. That's right. Boca Chica is 30 minutes outside of Santo Domingo. And it's by basically, I call it the Santo Domingo Beach, even though it's 30 to 40 minutes outside, because that's where most people go. Oh, spectacular already. Spectacular. He's showing the beach. He's showing the beach. That's a good move, man. Very good move. Show people what's happening, what's around there. I love it. All right, let me know if you want me to show on screen. I'll break it out. This is pretty good, man. I like how it's starting off. At Mr. De La Cruz, congratulations. Where is it? I get excited with rental properties. Boca Chica, man. It's there, Boca Chica. Yes, please do. Put it on. All right. Boca Chica, man. Outside of Santo Domingo. 30 minutes. Some say 40. Yeah, we're gonna have to check it out. Now, if in case you're new to the SSN Nation, we don't sugarcoat things. We do critique. We will say if something's good or something's bad. But look at this. Mr. De La Cruz has done his homework, or whoever's helping him, but it says hosted by Jose Luis. So he has, just by these pictures, he has done a fabulous job, because this looks so inviting. I mean, look at this. The table settings, the non-cluttered area in the living room, the pool shot, which may be from the unit, and it probably is from the unit. So now people are like, I have pool view. Where's the beach from? He's showing me the beach. Look at the second bedroom. Again, simple. Nothing extravagant. The pattern on the back wall. And Mr. De La Cruz once again has thrown in the splash of aqua. And look here. A picture of the ocean, another wise choice. Beautiful choices here. I love what I see so far. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. He says, though, there's 4 beds. So this will be very interesting. Sleep up to 6. He already has 4 reviews. Now, I won't get into the reviews yet, but from what I can see already, this is inviting, enticing. Let's go see. Well, I'm going to look at pictures first, because pictures are worth the price of admission. He's giving people the price of admission is this. Is this. In fact, I'll just go down the list. All right. We have 28 pictures. Why not? Look at this. This is spectacular. I would love to see this aqua color on this sofa somewhere. 2 things if you can. That would be awesome. But the picture, I always tell people, if you're at the ocean, you need pictures of the ocean. You need pictures of surrounding areas in the area that you're going to have your real estate. This picture could be anywhere. It may not even be DR, but you need this type of pictures, because when people walk in, this is the vision. They're like, oh, yeah, we're going to the beach. We're going to the beach. How many days we're going to the beach? Then when he plays this shot here and they go, wait a minute, you mean we have the pool view? Pool view is a thing. That's why when you go to a hotel, they charge you extra for pool views. Look at this shot right here. Again, award winning, simply because you see the placemats, the settings. It's very nice. Back, you can understand there's a microwave. You understand that there's a range, probably an oven. You see everything right here. You got your kitchen looking very nice. You don't have 20 things on the kitchen countertop. And the lighting also is intriguing as well for the DR. The bedrooms, you can set it up however he sets it up. In his case, he decided to have 2, it looks like twin beds. Okay, that works out fine. Yeah, our guest room, perfect for 2 people, ideal for relax. Yes, the brown tannish color with the light colors, light curtains. Looks like he has blackouts hidden over here, which is a good thing. You want blackouts. But once again, simple, not these crazy patterns. Perfect. Once again, perfect. Here we go. This must be the master. And look, he gives the money shot once again. Shows the bed, but also in the background shows the balcony, shows the pool, airy room. Look at this, exactly the wording. This is your room, the main room. The bed displayed is a queen size bed that still sleeps 2. Now he has nothing blocking the nightstand. Kudos again, because a lot of people are putting plants here and little knicky-knacks there. No, when somebody's coming here, they're laying their phones here. They're laying whatever little things that they have. They might even have a drink in their hands. So they're like not trying to move stuff. All they want is places to put their little knickknacks, phones, keys, drink. That's it. So again, beautiful, beautiful once again. And by the way, we have to talk about it. Look, he went with the neutral color with the white offset. Again, light, airy, beautiful, neutral, in fact. And he's using like almost like I don't know if that's rattan, but he's using the wooden chairs. Now, here, this is very interesting. Is this also in the bedroom? Because that means there's a desk for people to do what they have to do, and no closet, but a closet area. And then I'm assuming there's a TV in here. The main room has a desk perfect for working remotely. The Wi-Fi, once again, nice touch with the rocks inside. Once again, clean, simple picture inside the mirror. I don't know if that's a mirror. It looks like a mirror. It looks like a mirror that lights up, but I don't know. Maybe a picture, because I don't think it's going to be a mirror. But nonetheless, I like also the gels, hair conditioner, soap. Very nice. This is the one thing, I'm not fans of these cloth structures. But nonetheless, it goes with the motif. Nice colors, whoever built the tiles. And I do like the rocks. And I also love whoever made this project. If this does not look like it's aluminum. I love to see that type of fixture. Not aluminum, not cheap ass aluminum. Got a lot of developers. This is one of the 2 full baths. Oh, this is nice. I love it. Another picture here. Love it. Tropical theme. Table with nothing on it. Once again, we come in the door, have a few bags, have some things that we bought at the store. You just want to put them on top of the table. We'll sort them out in a second. Again, no clutter. It's beautiful. Now, again, I'm not a fan of this because to me, it's like it gets kind of dirty when lots of people start moving through it and doing things just from lint factors. But nonetheless, so far, so beautiful. 65-inch smart TV. Oh, it's not a picture, smart TV. Either way, it works. I like it with that screen there. If it was a picture, I'm still good. Smart TV, love it. Putting things here, okay. The little touch there, I'm not mad. At least you don't have plants sitting on here wasting space. All right. This is upstairs, downstairs. Nice. Very nice. It's a townhome. I guess Mr. De La Cruz is going to have to tell people how much you bought this for, because they will not believe it. You also have garden pool view from the living room. Nicely designed, showing the money shot, sitting in the chair, sitting on the sofa. You see out. Very nice. ACs in every room. So once again, I love the picture. I love the TV here, which I thought was a picture, but nonetheless, cool. And another room. Storage space in the second bedroom. Okay. Storage space. It looks like a closet. So this looks like a 1+1 type of configuration, since there's no closets. And then, of course, the other money shot showing people you can relax. And is that water I see over there? This is a gated community with security. You will have access to all 3 swimming pools in the complex. Oh, he's showing the complex. Is that water right here? It's just up the street. Very nice. Very good purchase, Mr. De La Cruz. Very nice drone footage. Very, very, very nice. The garden alone will make you fall in love with the property. It's true. Oh, look at this. Okay, he's getting the horticulturist involved. And we do have, you got to have a microwave. You got to have a coffee pot. Leaving people water. sugar, coffee, whatever the case may be. Those are bonuses. And people feel good when they show up and they understand people care. Again, are you ready for a swim? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love all these shots. They are beautiful. They are perfect. And again, another money shot. Whoever did this is extraordinary. Good morning. This is one of the 4 restaurants that are steps away from the townhouse complex. The restaurant is perfect for taking great pictures. Neptune Restaurant. Again, right up the street. He showed you the aerial views. Perfect layout of the pictures. Perfect, perfect. And now we're back to the beach. Showing the restaurant. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And showing the food that you get at the restaurant. Love it. And now Bocana Restaurant is a local beach of Boca Chica. All right. Look at this. Who wouldn't love this? Come on now. Very well done. The Boca Marina Restaurant steps away from the property and is great for pictures, telling the people who's going to visit, oh, yeah, party atmosphere, loud music. Come to the Nancy Restaurant. It's also on the Boca Chica Beach. There we go. Typical sample plate by the water. And another money shot. Okay. Well, there is nothing much to critique here, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. De La Cruz, you outdid yourself. Whoever did the videos, pictures, they outdid themselves. Now let's find out how much it's going to cost for us to stay at this joint. No, we're going to have 4 people. And he's only charging $93 per night. So a discount. So it's only $475 for the week in May. Now, people are telling me May is high season, but I'm just like, how is rainy season high season? But nonetheless, this is what we were talking about the other day. Now, Mr. De La Cruz may want to tell us how much he's paid for this. I would have to guess maybe $99,000 or something. Maybe $120,000, but it's upstairs, downstairs. Maybe it was $130,000. I don't know, but I know it wasn't $250,000. But the value of it has to be way higher than what he bought it for. It has to be. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think. This, I like. All I can say is, Mr. De La Cruz, whoever put this together, you or family members or a professional, the place is going to rent all the time. Beautiful picture work, beautiful layout, beautiful everything. Well done. Very well done. Very well done. Boca Chica is right next to the International Airport, too. Great location. You can hit the foreign and local tourism. Yep. Thank you, Marrero. Robbie D Solutions is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know who this is DJ Robbie D from Philly. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream with that icon next to his name, which I humbly appreciate. And he says, what's up, SSN family? Hope all is well. It sure is. Let's get this knowledge. Thank you so much for that, DJ Robbie D from Philly. I appreciate that and very, very happy to see you once again. Hopefully everything's been going well with you and the family. Now, Mr. De La Cruz, I did everything on my own, everything. Mr. De La Cruz, you have studied, you have paid attention, because that is stunning what you put together there. The photos, the furnishings, the layout, everything. High rental rate incoming. Now, there is one last thing I forgot to do, but I am not surprised by his ratings. Here's the ratings, 4 reviews thus far, and 5.0. Now, I don't know how people check in. Maybe they check in with a lockbox. Maybe they check in with the code. But all I'm going to tell you is I cannot imagine not being a super host a year from now. Here we go. An excellent place. Very good host. Thank you. Such positive words. Hope you'll get back soon. My family, this is 4 days ago. This is like 2 days ago. This is 4 days ago. My family and I were super delighted with the place and antiques of the Amphitryon. I don't know how to pronounce it. Amphitryon. I'm not familiar. All the very welcoming spaces. Exactly. The fully equipped kitchen, the gleaming and beautiful rooms. Yep. The pool was phenomenal, super large and heated. Oh my, that's special. We will definitely come back. Hell yeah. All right. The thank you. 5 days. Excellent place. Recommend 100%. We will definitely come back. Jose Luis is quite attentive and the facilities are very well maintained and organized. The pictures do not honor the property. Hey, I can already tell these are off the charts. 1 week, the villa was clean and well stocked. The location was exactly what was posted. It is private and the pool is right outside my door, which my daughter was excited to see. I was able to communicate with Joe when we needed something or have questions. I will definitely book again. I am not shocked at this at all. Cleanliness, accuracy, check-in, communication, location, value. Yeah, that's a high value location. Well done. Very well done, Mr. De La Cruz. Ladies and gentlemen, a man of Mr. De La Cruz stature and with skills like this, you are going to be in trouble if you do not understand how to make your place look good and interior wise, make it look good. You see, all these people said 5-star for everything. And I'm telling you, everything he has done is SSN Nation approved. Everything. It's off the charts. I am very happy to see this. And there's going to be a lot of success for this man. There's going to be people renting in his same complex and saying, how is this guy always renting all the time? Well, when he furnishes the place like this, when he shows the proper pictures, when he shows the aerials where the beach is nearby, when he shows the grounds, he's doing everything that accents the place and showing it off beautifully. And they're actual pictures. They're not renderings. So when people show up, they're seeing what he has given them. And now they're like, this is better in person, because in person, everything's 3D. It is going to be better than the pictures. And so now they're like, oh my God, this is awesome. And I only paid $450 and $500 for a week to stay here. Oh, hell yeah. We'll be back. Right? It's a win-win-win for him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Great job. Great job. Great job. I love the furniture, simple and strong at the same time. The kitchen picture was the intent to have the blinds and curtains closed. I would have opened them for more lighting. Good job. Yep. I liked it. Another recommendation to take a closer picture of the kitchen with everything on it. Toaster, coffee maker, microwave. A lot of people tend to look for specifics. Good point there, Victor Morel. That is one thing. He did take the shot away, but it showed what was on the counter, but it did not show. I don't think the coffee pot was there, but then he had the coffee pot on it again. But nonetheless, that is a good observation for his 29th video, his 29th picture. That would be pretty good. Seems good to me. Mr. De La Cruz, how close are you to the Neptune restaurant? It seemed like it's right up the street. I've been to that restaurant many times. You can take steps down to the water. The water is beautiful. The marina is also close by. Exactly. E. White, welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream with the icon next to his name, which I humbly appreciate. And on par with Mr. De La Cruz is E. White, another real estate investor extraordinaire who did the same thing as Mr. De La Cruz. 1 ain't good enough. 2 ain't good enough. 3 ain't good enough. How high is high? I'm going to keep going. These are the things that people are doing. But now, E. White, you are seeing Mr. De La Cruz in his capabilities. Can you believe how he fixed up his place? This is what we're going to be dealing with pretty soon, because Mr. De La Cruz is not just in Boca Chica. He's over in Punta Cana. He's over in a lot of places. E. White is also over in a lot of places with real estate investing worldwide. Or maybe I get it carried away, but it is worldwide because it's not only in the United States. He's over in the DR and he's here. And again, let me go with his tagline. Good evening, SSN family. 2024 Punta Cana takeover is just around the corner. See you there and smash that like button. And what he's referring to is Punta Cana Investors Forum. E. White's going to be there, and I'm going to be there for sure. And we're going to have about another 6, 7, 8 people that's going to be there so far. So why don't you come join us? Go to ssnlifestyle.com. Get your tickets today. They're $249. And May 13th, Glenny Hachi Cuevas, 11. Then we're going to be at Johann's. Then we're going to be on Tuesday. We are going to be driving around. That's right. Driving around, ladies and gentlemen, to different locations that you may have seen with drone footage, that you have seen with driving by, that you have seen and heard people stepping in front of saying this is for sale. You're actually going to go find out about the neighborhoods, where they are. You're going to find out how far they are from downtown or how far they are from the airport. We're going around the projects. Go check them out. It's going to be awesome. Then on Wednesday, we have more plans, trying to get the bankers, trying to get the appraisers, trying to get the lenders, or maybe you'll get that call if you're trying to open a bank account from our team, Mr. Johan Confidante's team, and with their help, we can open bank accounts in 2 or 3 days. You should have your information already prepared, and that's why you need to go to the WhatsApp group. I posted in our WhatsApp group what was needed to open up a bank account for Scotiabank. You could be sending that to Gressa. We would give you your number next week. Send your information to Gressa. And that way, when we arrive, she will have a date and time where you can just show up at the bank. And instead of being there for 5 or 6 hours, you may be there for 1.5. All right? Because, yes, it does take 5 or 6 hours. But you'll be already a half to 3/4 away. And we are already set. You've already been approved. So you just show up. Give them your $500 if you want to open up a savings account with USD. Give them $50 to $100, depending on the bank, if you want to open up an account in pesos. Good. Okay? That's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. E. White. Do like he says. We already said it. Smash the like button. Share the videos because everybody doesn't know about this. If you want to understand something else, Punta Cana Investors Forum is May 13th, 14th, and 15th. Then we have Music Festival, 16th, 17th, 18th. Music Festival, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Get your tickets for any of that. If you buy a music festival ticket for $1 more, you can come over to the Punta Cana Investors Forum. And by the way, we have the Investors Forum on the 13th. And because we had a few people that may arrive earlier, we were going to say, okay, maybe on the 9th. Well, on the 9th, in a week, we're going to be there at 2 p.m. at Batu. 2 p.m., we're having an open Investors Forum for everybody. We're going to be talking about Vivantia Homes. We may be talking about other pre-construction projects. In fact, we may be going out to Cana Bay, Cana Rock, going to check out where these Vivantia condos are going to be. But they also have villas that's going to apparently be at Cana Rock, Cana Bay location on a golf course. We got to go see where this is. These are not for the people that are thinking about cheap property. This is for the people that says, I'm going to spend $600 and some thousand or $700,000 at this location, and that property will increase in value over time greatly. Why do I say this? Because we have our own Victor Marrero in the house. We know what he purchased his condo for because he told us. So 200, and I think it was, I'll just round down, 230,000. There's rumor that his condo is worth potentially like nearly $400,000. Now, he hasn't gotten delivered yet, but that is also significant equity in the property, and it could even be higher by the time this is finished being built. So he's loving life because, again, he's ahead of the curve. If they start bringing villas, which they are, that's going to increase the value of property in all of Colorado. Not only their properties, I mean, their properties, once they build them, they're probably going to be worth $1 million. So this tells me we got to find out what else is happening in Colorado, because they can't keep building on the golf course. There has to be something else going on in there that we don't know about. Because if somebody's putting villas in there for their families, that means something else is going on. And we got to find out what it is, ladies and gentlemen, before it's too late. All right? So we will see how it goes. E. White, very nice to see you once again. See you in about 12 days. Victor Morel, what's the name of the project in Boca Chica? Do you manage it yourself? Who's your cleaning and maintenance company? That's very interesting. It sounded like he's doing it all himself. Thank you for the support and feedback, Victor and Eric. I will apply your recommendations, Morel, this week. Exactly. Eric, you check the availability for this upcoming week. I have a more aggressive discount up to 10 days ahead. Yes, like you should. Dynamic pricing. Exactly. As you should. Because a day that's not rented is a day wasted. So it's expected. Dynamic pricing, unlike hotels and motels, they leave their pricing the same or increase them. You should be decreasing them. But nonetheless, we want renters, right? I discovered that I might have a talent furnishing homes. Yeah, you do have a talent. You got skills on all fronts. Mr. De La Cruz, outstanding service. Customer service is everything to me. That is why I manage my account myself. Exactly. I do the same. I really enjoy getting those Airbnb bookings on my phone. The sound it makes is addictive. Mr. De La Cruz is now, Mr. De La Cruz, imagine if you had 5 properties, because you're going to have 5. Imagine ding, ding, getting messages all the time. That would be awesome, right? Getting messages all the time. That would be sick. Originally, I paid $99, but then it went up to $112. Okay, they give you a 10%, 11, 12% price increase. $112, 1%. Okay. In case you're new here, the reason I say 1%, because this is financial plan talking, 1%. Here we go. 112,000 times 1%. That is that one? Hold on a second. That's 1,020. Times 0.1%. There we go. $112. So he's not getting 112, but here's the numbers that matter most. Let's just use his dynamic pricing. With that, I can't even, I'll do it this way. $457 a week times 20. First of all, he's using dynamic pricing, so I'm going to use the lower price. And I'm just going to go 457 times 140, 120, 140. Sorry, not right. Sorry, 457 times 20. I'm a little off. That's not even right either. I'm trying to do 50 weeks. So that's 26. So 457 times 26. Calculator's off. Or I'm off, rather. $12,142 with the aggressive pricing for this time of year. Pricing is going to go higher later on when it gets higher season. But even on, if he charged just this, he'd be at $12,142. That's over 10%. We like that starting point for the lower end property, right? We like that. So he meets the criteria. There we go. All right. Also, I recommend you use dynamic pricing, which he is. There are platforms designed that do it for you automatically. Otherwise, you'll be constantly checking online and adjusting prices. Exactly. The name of the project is Boca Paraiso. I found the cleaners on a Facebook group. They're great so far. I made a local handyman for any future discrepancies. My HOA covers all maintenance. Beautiful. Beautiful. Mr. De La Cruz from E. White. Great job. I'm taking notes. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, and by the way, anybody want to take more notes? Here's a link in the chat room because he can't leave. Nobody can leave links. Here's a link in the chat. Uh-oh, I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll see. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get a different link, I think. Let me go get a different link from there. That's not the link I want. That one I just took off of YouTube. He has, let me see. We're going to get a different link. Shorter link. Boca Chica Beach House. That's what I'm looking for. So here's his link again for everybody that watches this on replay. You need to study. This is something you should study. Notice the light, airy feeling that you get. That's what people want to feel when they show up and open up a door. They don't want to see big brown couches, big black couches, you know, just standalone wooden chair with plastic. They don't want to see that. So check out his property. Everybody that watches this on replay, of course, you're going to want to stay there for the prices that he has for dynamic pricing if it's close to when you want to arrive. And better, his pricing is probably still good if it's further out. But you know it's going to be top dog when it starts getting higher seasons. People who are coming are going to want to stay there simply from the videos and from the many comments that are all probably going to be 5 stars. So great job. Great job. So there's the links in the chat room. So go study what he has done. Duplicate it. He duplicated. Again, notice the picture on the wall. Notice that. That's major. Why are you not showing Dominican Republic something from the beach, from the water? You should do that every place. It doesn't matter. If you have property in Hawaii, that's what you should see. If you have property in Puerto Rico, that's what you should see. St. Martin, that's what you should see. In Florida, that's what you should see. Mexico, that's what you should see. It's even better. I always say it's better if you actually show something on the island that is the beach on the island. So then they go, wow, that's here. We got to go there. That gives excitement. And now subconsciously, they're thinking of traveling. They're thinking how nice your place is. They're thinking, this is awesome. I'm coming back. And I'm even willing to pay a little bit more just to stay here with this host. Those are the type of things. And notice also he left some sugar. He left some bottled water. All you need is just a small gift basket of sorts. That also comes in handy. Everything that we've talked about over the last 3 or 4 or 5 years, he has implemented. It's awesome. I'm applying dynamic pricing by setting up multiple rule sets on the Airbnb platform. You have to activate the Pro Tools. Many people don't even know about the Pro Tools. Exactly. Based on that price of 112, 50% occupancy a year, you're looking at 20% or more return. That's why anything under 150K has a lot of potential. Great job. Exactly. Exactly. Victor Morel says it all. Exactly. So see, a lot of people, and he has a 2-bedroom, by the way. It's not a 1-bedroom for 112,000. It's a 2-bedroom that can sleep up to 6. He's going to get a lot more money than what we did right now. He's going to be having those weeks of 700s, 800s per week. And if he can do that 50% of the time, we're talking about damn near, like Victor Morel's talking about, 20%, 20 to 25%, which is what we love. So again, this is why buying at the right price matters. Right now, that's a 1+1 that has a 2-bath. This is interesting because I tried to get Seven Palms to do this exact thing, except it's not a townhouse. They have a 1+1, but they don't have another bathroom. I'm like, what the? It would be awesome because the 2 bathrooms matter. And at 100 and what are theirs? 100 and what is the 1+1s? They're like 140, 150. I mean, like Victor Morel says, if you can get under 150, get 50% rentals, and can get 9. Okay. I got to do something. I'm okay. What time is it in Denver right now? I need to know that. And it's not coming up. Oh, no wonder. I put in the time. 8:41. Good. We still have more to talk about. Perfect. It was the damn near perfect room setup, pictures and everything. And purchase price is awesome. He's done everything right because he got in early, ladies and gentlemen. He got in so early, it's ridiculous. Yeah, that link right there probably wouldn't work. Of course, it went across probably 2 lines, but then I made this one. I didn't make it, but this is the one that really is his Airbnb. So if somebody wants to book it, I suggest if you're staying over by Boca Chica, this obviously is one of those go-to places that's reasonable right now. So go check it out, book it, and make sure you let them know you're from SSN Nation. There you go. All right. Thank you, E. White. Yep. Thank you, Eric. Eric, the link is taken to me vacation renter website. Oh, that's interesting. How did that happen? Hold on. Let me check. Which link? Let's go see the Boca Chica link, Beach House, or the other one that said Safe Links. That should have been Airbnb. I just took it from your Airbnb page. That's weird. Let's see. Okay. So the second one is the one. So we have to, well, I can't erase it, but I have to erase the other one then. Let's see. Let me see what happens. Maybe it's just my computer. Let's see where it takes me. Let's go look it up. Okay. Let's go look it up. Let's go look it up. Okay. It takes me, either link takes, oh, I know what happened. It chopped it. That's what I was afraid of. The link that wasn't your link, it chopped it. It didn't do the whole thing. So it probably took you anywhere Airbnb wants to go. But just for measures, that means I'll have to erase that one. But just for good measures, what are we going to do? We're going to have to erase that. Okay, let's see. Okay, it was the first link. Got it. Yep. No, it's the first link on when I put it in, but I don't think let me go see something. I need to find our live stream. So then I can, I wish I could show you that, but I can't. Okay, let's see if I can. That's a bummer. I'm gonna have to go to our site. Okay, stop struggling now.com. Let's see here. I need to log in. All right. So I need the live. Oh, we got some promos. How cute. Okay. Well, I'm here and I'm checking this right now on screen. That's funny. Live chat. Okay. Let's see. Where is it? Okay. Well, let me put myself up here right now. Right? All right. Where's the links? Here we go. Airbnb rooms. What? Oh, this is interesting. And then I have Boca Chica. So I see something different. Look what I see. I see Airbnb rooms, not that long link. That's what I see. Let's go see what happens when I click on it. So here's what happens. Takes me to Boca Chica, so I guess it's working. I guess that one's working. Maybe something's weird. Maybe it's only on the phone though. But nonetheless, we're good. Both links work on mine. So maybe if you're on a different platform, it does not work. But nonetheless, Mr. De La Cruz, once again, nothing but kudos. Great job. Victor Morel had a little, update for you, which was very wise, very good idea. The first link is working. Yeah, the first link is working. That's the one I have. So I don't, you know what's weird? Oh, I know what it is. The other one's on a different platform. That's why I can't see it. But yeah, the first link's working. And on the other platform, we'll see how that goes. But on YouTube, it's working if you're on YouTube. If you're on, we're on Twitch also, we're on X, we're on not on Facebook anymore because StreamYard has blocked Facebook. So that's why no links to the Facebook group or page, sadly. So we'll see what happens. Okay, the first link is working. Exactly, E. White. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I guess that means it's time for me to go do some more advertising. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Beachfront Java, our own Professor Auntie Val. Go over there, show some love. You know, she has the fine ground, the drip ground, the whole beans. They're from Africa, Indonesia, Central America, South America, all the best places to buy beans. And she has the Keurig as well. But the most important part at Beachfront Java is when you order, it supports our own Professor Auntie Val and family, and it also has free shipping in the United States. But the other part, after your first order, you get a discount for life. As long as they're in business, you get a discount on all your orders. Not only does she have coffee, she has tea, premium blend tea as well. So go show some love. At least order one item. They're only like $20, $25. Get something that you like. There's so many different blends. If you like caramel, if you like cocoa, if you like dark chocolate, if you like hints of whatever, she has it. It's not like there's 5, 10 different blends. It's almost like 20 different coffee blends. So go show some love. Beachfront Java. Use the promo code SSN Lifestyle when you order, all caps. So that way you get a discount for life after your first order. Free shipping in the United States. Go show some love, please. All right. Now, I have lots of things going on in the upcoming week, so don't expect to find me. Dominican Republic Music Festival is going to be going off. All right? It's going off. Now, oh, there is something I wanted to show you. because while I'm talking about this, I am going to go to SS and Lifestyle and show you now. SSN Nation website hasn't been reproduced yet. It's been months, year. It's been a while. We got hacked by the Goofy Gopher guys. They sent guys over to hack and do send 1,000, 2,000 things. So the site went down. I always wanted to improve the site, but never did. So we're going to talk about this in a second regarding SSN Lifestyle and its our events that are coming up this month in May. Get your tickets now. We have all kind of tickets. The ticket stream is so crazy. VIP tickets. There's even a new ticket, a VIP 4-day ticket, bottle service. Now it's not for the faint of heart, but you have $7,500. Yeah, it's not for the faint of heart, I know. But there's 6 of these tables. Well, you can pick daily or show wise, but this is the best deal because you have VIP seating up front for all of the shows for this week. And it ends up being $7,500. So on Thursday at 7 p.m. till 11, because at 7 to 10, we have musical groups. 10 to 11, we have DJ Wangle, and it might go further than that. You have VIP status. You are going to party because you can have up to 6 people with you. That's right, up to 6. Now, some people would say there's no way that could happen, that you're going to spend that much. Well, see, here's the thing. If you have 6 people with you and drinks are going to range, let's say $10 to $15, some people over the course of 3 hours may order 1 drink per hour, especially if you're moving around dancing, right? And if you don't do that, you're probably going to get a cup of water. You can't get a cup of water in the DR because you can't drink tap. So that means they're bringing you bottled water. So you will be surprised how fast you can get to a few hundred. I'll give you a perfect example. In case you haven't been there, there's a new place across from La Bruja. It's called Terra Negra. So Terra Negra has happy hour at anyhow 10:30 till close, and then I think it's 3 to 6 or 3 to 7. So again, I told this story where there was a table full of people, and it was about 10 people. They were ordering during happy hour. Luckily, they ordered the margaritas. The margaritas were like 1,000 pesos, $20. There's also like $13, $14. There's one that took me aback because it was 1,800 pesos. And I was like, is that like $30 or $40? Crazy, right? So that whole table, if they would have ordered normally, they had like, I'd say 10 people. Just those 1 drinks were going to be something like $170. Luckily for them, it was 50% off. So it ends up being maybe 80 to 100. But my point is that $200 tag that it should have been just for margaritas, not for, let's call it tequila shots, not for bottles of Casamigos, nothing like that. So if they would have said, give me a bottle of Casamigos as well, and that thing probably would have been $150, you will be shocked because all you're getting is 4 glasses and there's 6 people. So before you know it, you will be at 500 if you stay somewhere for 3 hours or 2 hours, especially if you show up like you're supposed to a little earlier. And then what's going to happen? You're going to start drinking at 6 o'clock. Why? Because there's already things happening before you even show up. That's how crazy this is. That's how crazy this is. All right. So you will be surprised with the amount of 6 people that you're going to have there, right? It's going to be crazy. And during 3 hours, you're probably going to order food, right? You're going to order food, right? Especially when you see like there's shrimp and fish and hors d'oeuvres and things like this. Other people are ordering it. And those are going to be $15 to $20 a piece. 5 people, 4 people. Next thing you know, that's another $400 or $500 easily because you're sitting there. And here's the good news. You want to hear some more news? Because there's afternoon shows on Friday and Saturday. It's included again. So on Friday at 12 to 2:30, you're getting your Bloody Marys. You're getting your mimosas maybe. Or you're just flat out drinking whatever, soda for all I care, water, whatever, but you have 6 people. Somebody's going to be ordering that $15, $20, or a bottle of whatever, bottle of champagne because we want mimosas, right? Who knows? But the fact of the matter is you're going to be spending another $200 to $500. So now all of a sudden you start thinking, wait a minute, we are probably going to be spending a couple thousand up in here, and being able to just pick anything on your menus and prepaying and making sure everything's taken care of. You have your own special waitress coming around, and you're right close to the stage. So it's for both shows. You got VIP for the whole time. Thursday evening, Friday afternoon, Friday evening, Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, and a special Sunday afternoon just for VIP so far. I'm sure I'm going to add days, but there you go. If somebody wants to come for one day, there's one-day tickets. They just came out, but they're going to be pricey. Dynamic pricing, $150 a day. That's what it is. So you get, Thursday, it's evening time, but don't forget 2 p.m. We have our real estate investors forum open to everybody, free at Batu. And then Friday afternoon, Friday evening, $150. Then Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, $150. All right. Both weekends work that way. So get your tickets now. All right. Here we go. Get your tickets now. Lots of tickets, all kind of tickets, all kinds. Let's go. I don't even want to show them. It's almost dizzying because there's so many options, right? So many different options and opportunity. So one day, real estate forum, 2 p.m. to 3:30, May 9th to the 20th, May 9th, 2 p.m. Show up. It's open to everybody in the DR. Everybody who's on the island, you can come. VIP bottle service I was just talking about for 9th through the 12th every day. And there's other little perks with this because, you get to meet the band and all this stuff too. All right. Now, when we start talking about breaking them down, this is crazy, right? For the bottle services. So either you can go this route, which is the value. If you start doing this separately, which most people wouldn't, they just do one. But if it all adds up to about 11,500, so that's why the 7,500 is pretty good. Now, we do have a regular VIP, which is a whole nother section, $699, and that's 4 days, except this isn't bottle service. So now you have a person at $699. So now you can understand it's $3,600 if somebody did it for a day. So now you have $7,500 for the whole 4 days. Not bad. General admission tickets, May 9th through the 12th. That's 3 days, $499. 10th through the 12th, 2 days, $399. 10th through the 11th, $299. May 9th, general admission, because it's only 9. The free real investors forum at Batu at 2 p.m. That's free. So basically it's $75 for the evening show. Then general admission, like I said, you're going to pay more. $150 if you're coming the 10th, $150 if you're coming the 11th. But here's a kicker. $49 all-day pass for Caribbean Lake Park. $49 per person. You get to use everything. You want to do the water skis? You can do it. If you want to get the tube puller, I don't know what to call it, where you're in a tube and they pull you, you got it. You want to go over to the jumpies, I don't know what to call those either, where you jump on it, and when you jump on it, it makes the other person go up and go into the water. That's included too. Rock climbing included as well. The only thing that's not included is the flyboard. In case people don't know what that is, that's generally when you have the jet ski, you hook them up to the board and you strap yourself in, and now you're going above the waves. And you can do, if you're good at it, you can do all kind of little tricks on the flyboard. That's the only thing not included. The other thing, if you show up early for your $49, they have lockers there. You can pay a small amount, and now you have a locker. They only have about 50 or 60 lockers. But the $49 all-day pass, and you can have a locker, which does cost a little bit extra, but they give you, I can't remember how they actually do it, but they give you a key. I don't think it's a key, but I can't really remember how they do it. But nonetheless, now you could have a change of clothes and be at the venue all day. And there's something more to this. In between the 2:30 to 3:30 or 12 noon to 2:30, depending on the day, remember, there will be some real estate people there hanging out in case you want to start talking about some real estate projects. Not really that many. Vivancia Homes will be there. Maybe the Seven Palms guys will be there. I still haven't got my contract for the sub-broker yet, if you're watching. But nonetheless, if you want to find out more, you'll have 4 hours before the next show. So if you're interested in something, you have plenty of time to go check it out, go around, come back to wherever you're staying. And oh, by the way, how can I forget this? Everybody, you can use our link for the Marriott AC Hotel. I forgot to mention this. How could I forget? The Marriott, $99 per night. Here it is. Let me put a link in the chat room. And the way it works, in fact, if you're not familiar with Marriott, how they work is very simple. When you make your reservation, you put in a card number. They don't charge your card. So when you show up at the front desk, that's when you actually pay with your card. All right. So just keep that in mind. You can make your reservations now, $99, and I'm sure there's going to be tax, but it includes breakfast. And some of you would say, what kind of breakfast? Well, it's a real breakfast. It's not just a continental breakfast. It's a breakfast. They have an omelet station. They have fruits, vegetables, cereal, of course. Just that's not the thing. But there's a vast array. In fact, let me show you. I should have hooked up the picture. But, we can't think of everything. I'm busy. Too busy. Oh, I can't show that. Here we go. 23 seconds. Hold on a second. No. Hold on. I'm going to have to go back to this. Okay, check this out. Here we go. Okay, what's happening here? They didn't even show us anything. Oh, it's me. Sorry, it's me. I was like, what's going on? They're not even showing anything. Not bad, right? Not bad at all. Is that some shrimp there? I think so. Yeah, that looks like shrimp to me. That was me messing up the camera footage. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, what's in these pots? I missed it. Oh, little hot dogs or something. What is that? Can't tell, but nonetheless, that's what you get. Every day you stay there, you get your complimentary breakfast. This is why if you come by yourself, it's $99 plus tax. If it's 2 to a room, this is why they add on $20, because both of you can now go down to the all you can eat breakfast buffet. So that is not bad. $120 for two people, $99. Use our link and go get locked in now. This has nothing to do with Punta Cana Investors Forum other than if you stay downtown, I'm not mad at you, but we will have an alternate situation. Not only are we going to pick up at 10 a.m. at the car wash in Bavaro, Los Corrales, across the street from La Bruja, but because of our affiliation with Marriott, that means we will come down to pick you up if you're staying at Marriott and you are part of the Punta Cana Investors Forum, because that's how we're going to go around, right? So we will come get you. So don't worry about that. If you decide to choose AC Hotel, which is by Marriott, I'm not going to be mad at you. All right? Because $99 for a single person, and it includes all you can eat breakfast. At least that's one meal, and that's substantial breakfast, right? So that's not too bad. There's the link in the chat room. Everybody wins. If you're not part of the WhatsApp group, I suggest you get to be a part of it. I dropped this down earlier today, the part about the link for Marriott. Not everything else, but I'll put the WhatsApp group in the chat room. We have a lot of people, scammers, that show up for some strange reason. But nonetheless, go sign up for WhatsApp. That's the SSN Nation and Lifestyle group. We really I just started this like a month ago, maybe somewhere in there. But go there if you ever have any questions. Show up there. Myself. Let's see here. Okay, let me see. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to have to wrap this up shortly. If anybody has anything else they want to talk about, please do so now. On Wednesday at the end, I wasn't going to talk, and then all of a sudden, Paul Castillo said he bought a Invicta watch. A lot of people have heard of Invicta, and watch enthusiasts do not like Invictas. I just like big, bulky, heavy watches. I call them the man's watch, right? I was very happy when I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger at Basel World, which they discontinued Basel World, where it's the watch community of the world came to in Switzerland. When that was years ago when I was trying to do my watches, and lo and behold, he comes in and his watches were these 50 millimeters. They were huge. The guy's watches, I call them. Anything that's like 40, I just 42s even, they're kind of dainty like, right? So it was very surprising. And even though a man of his stature with his name brand recognition, his watches did not take off. So it just goes to show you just can't produce something, even though they were very nice. Very, very nice. So that's my preferred brand myself, is only because Invicta has so many different models that and for a few $100, I'm talking $100-$200, you can get something that's spectacular. And it's made to last, really. I don't even have no quality issues whatsoever with any of the watches. But then again, I usually buy they have a reserve type watches, and I usually get reserve. But like the purple one we talked about on Monday, that's not a reserve, but it's still built pretty cool. All right. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Get into the WhatsApp group, show some love, say hello. We have lots of people over there so far, and more every day. If you ever want to discuss anything, that is another spot 24/7 open. All right. And that's going to pretty much wrap it up. If you have anything else you want to discuss tonight, let me know now. All right. I love you guys very much. Hopefully I'll see more of you in the next week or two. That would be pretty awesome. And if there's ever anything you need, you can always hit me up at support@stopstrugglingnow.com. But don't forget, investing opportunities are everywhere. You just have to keep your mind open. Real estate, business, AI, financial plan talk, and soon to be SSN Nation takeover in a different way, because those property deals I had, everybody that said they were going to do something for funding said no. So I am not coming out of retirement, but yes, I am, because I'm with this. I'm now going to be broker, which these guys are hesitant to send me over my sub broker agreements. So that's weird. But doesn't matter. We have other things in the pipeline that you guys will know about, and I need renderings. So as soon as you see the renderings, we're going to have a pre-construction situation going on. Yes, we're not going to be stopped, because we always have alternatives. The financial plan is always have alternatives. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. Make sure you have those alternatives. Now, once again, I'll repeat. If you need anything, you better speak your mind now, because we're getting ready to wrap this Friday night live stream up. And make sure you share these videos. Oh, I wanted to show you something else. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Angelica Vivas is going to be at the event 2 weekends. Solo artist first weekend. With a band the second weekend. Let me know. So we will see. All right. Here's what I wanted to do. I'm going to give you a little preview, because at Punta Cana Hits, we had Angelica Vivas on. Punta Cana Hits, unfortunately, well, whatever. Fortunately, unfortunately, it's in Punta Cana. So, you know, they're going to speak in Spanish. So it is what it is. There's not much we can do. But here is Angelica Vivas from Venezuela, a little superstar, did the interview today, part of SSN Lifestyle, repping, promoting the event coming up at Batu at the Caribbean Lake Park. Just saying. All right. Now, everybody who has a Punta Cana music ticket, that's why you can buy your Punta Cana Music Festival ticket, and at the same time, check out if you plan on using $49 per person day pass. Every day you would have to pay $49. So if you want 3 passes and you know you're going to be around 3 days, then I suggest you get 3 passes. All right. Make sure you guys get it done. All right. I forgot something, so I got to run. I forgot some things that I was ordering. It's funny as hell. So I want to thank everybody for being here tonight, and please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, but this is why we have to have these conversations. You have to start thinking outside of the box. So what's outside of the box? Well, let me tell you. What's outside of the box is a lot of things. And one is, who knew? Wait, I got to check something. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We have a little problem. I was supposed to order something earlier today, and I did not. Sadly. Dumb of me not to order, because this is going to change things. It's going to change some things, I think. Yes, it did. Sheesh. Ay. So now that moved everything back a day. Damn. Okay. All right. Nonetheless, I got to get this order kicked up, because that's how it's got to be. I got to find out what this is. That's 35. Why is this saying I have 3 items? I don't see 3 items. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up. If you have anything else that you need to say, Nadine N, welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Another investor extraordinaire in Sabana. And she brings her tagline this evening. Hello, Eric and everyone. I will check the WhatsApp link. Let me know how your Sabana unit is coming along. Has it been delivered? Because I think your unit across the street, it might have had walls, but no, it probably is not delivered yet because it was only 6 months ago. They got to do the interior and exterior too. But it should be almost delivery time for you, probably in the next 6 to 7, 8 months, I would imagine. Let us know. So we're going to wrap it up here, though, ladies and gentlemen, because, you know, it's be safe this weekend. Be safe all the time. There's a lot of people under stress. There's a lot of people that you don't know how their day has started. So we will see. Yes. So your unit is almost delivered or has been delivered. Let us know. So always be safe out here because you just never know what somebody's going through. You have to be mindful that everybody has different stresses and nobody's immune, no matter what. All right. So once again, I'll see you guys in Punta Cana hopefully in the next 2 weeks, starting in about 7 days, 6 days, and then we'll go from there. Batu, Caribbean Lake Park, and join the family SSN Nation there. And don't forget, we're going to have those Punta Cana t-shirts coming out as well. The SSN Lifestyle Music Festival t-shirts. Those are coming out. That's going to be pretty awesome. So once again, that's what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be pretty sweet. All right. So I got to wrap this up because I have to go find out what these 3 items are when I only see 2. So with all that said, make sure you keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.